Hey, balance seekers. I am so happy you stopped by today. It's a big day. I wanted to talk to you about my upcoming book, Discover Balance. I want to show everybody all the things I've learned over 30 years of working in chronic pain, physical therapy, from neurological to outpatient, and really landing in my specialty of manual therapy, working on the myofascial connective tissue, like the onesie throughout our body that holds everything together, the alignment of our skeleton, making our body work as it was designed to work, as if we're hunters and gatherers, which we're not anymore. We're roly-polies working. So we have to do a lot of things to counter this just by nature of our lives. On mind-body medicine, we are aware that there's no separation between mental health and physical health. It's whole health. You can't fool the system. It's one mind-body system. And so our thoughts are really important, more than you could have ever imagined. And with these thoughts, we have to choose them. We all know those thoughts that come in that aren't helpful, to say the least. Yeah. Those are not your true self, okay? Those are the voices that we don't have to choose. Those are the voices of our old stories and the way things used to be. So, to be in the healing zone, we need to choose our thoughts and be in the calm and the quiet. Yeah, it's called the Discover Balance movement. When somebody is having a day, or when you're having a not great day, when you don't feel good, when you have pain, when you're stressed, when you're worried, when things aren't the way you wish that they would be, that triggers a whole cascade of events. Physiologically, neurologically, energetically. I mean, so many systems. There's more systems we don't even know about, I'm sure. Your thoughts are the engineer telling your locomotive body what to do, and your cells are eavesdropping on your thoughts. So even if you think you're holding it together and you're doing your stuff, you're going to work, you're bringing home the bacon, or the tofu, whatever, it's inside environment we're talking about. You can't fool yourself. So that means you have to actually spend time there inside yourself in the quiet. Now that's a tricky one. We have so many things coming at us from all the directions. Overwhelming, huh? Yeah, our brains aren't meant to multitask and make multiple decisions simultaneously. It's not the way we're wired. So that in and of itself, choices become stressful. Can you relate to what I'm saying? Yeah. I thought, I'm sure you can think of a time, or a scenario, or a person, or a place that kind of, you have a feeling about a constriction, a not safeness. Yeah, we all do. It might have been from something that happened a gazillion years ago. Or you might be out of balance and feeling lousy because your blood sugar is off. Are you a diabetic? Have you maybe just skipped your meals? Maybe that's it. Are you out of balance because you haven't slept and your body didn't get to detoxify? That's its cleanup time. There's a gazillion reasons we could be out of balance, but we need to stop just spinning our wheels, checking boxes off, and giving symptoms to things. That's only a short-sighted attempt at controlling the health. It's really just putting little labels on, and we want to discover balance. You can do it. You know your body better than anyone else. I'm very know-it-all. If you've been here for treatment, you know this. But even you know your body better than I do. I know, it's true. Yeah. And time in the quiet, there's different ways you can get to know your body better, your alignment, your soft tissue, normal feeling, all of it. How you feel when you're hungry. Who even remembers? We've been on a schedule for eating since like we were born, right? We don't learn satiation and hunger cues because we have to eat at lunchtime or at dinner time with our family, hopefully. So there's a lot of things that can make us feel bleh or meh or not our clearest. And you need to discover balance. So discover balance is the new terminology to acknowledge sometimes I need a little space and grace to figure out what's going on with me. It's not about you. Sometimes you need a little space and grace, and I can recognize that and see you struggling. And I don't know how to help. I don't have to offer a solution, but guess what? I can say, hey, go discover balance. It's like, I feel you. You need something's off, and you need to go figure it out. That's all. Instead of everybody assuming that we're not worthy if we're not being productive, that's so not true. Let's just all agree to be self-aware, help ourselves get into balance and be our best selves. And then everyone you interact with is like their best selves. Much less contentious, angry, ineffective communication and relationships. Everyone bringing their best selves. What a nice concept. So let's do this. Every morning, look in your mirror and tell yourself, you're going to let yourself discover balance throughout the day. Check in with yourself. How's your breathing? Ragged? Are you nervous? Are you late? Is it tight and constricted? Are you scared? Are you worried? Stopping and feeling our body can help us learn what home base feels like. Then we can specifically address what is going on and actually make a difference. But you and your people around you deserve a little space and grace. Starting to learn what it is to be able to step back for a moment and check in with yourself. I know it's new and crazy, but let's just start there. Let's discover balance, give space, give grace for yourself and for your people and for the strangers around you, because actually they're your people too, because we're all connected from the same energy, but that's a whole nother conversation. So thank you so much for coming by, and I sure hope that you will pass this on and be involved in the Discover Balance revolution. Let's do this, you guys. Let's change the tide of disconnectedness and of not giving it about others and being in it for ourselves. That's not the way to a loving, just, and sustainable world. So it starts with each of us and then with each person next to us. Instead of judging, ask, how can you help? Seriously. And if it's with you, you're judging yourself, get curious about it. Why am I weird like that? Judgment to curiosity, judgment to how can I help? The judgment doesn't help. The judgment is like, why aren't things the way I want them to be? It's just reality. Things are the way they are because that's the way they were supposed to be. And we know it because that's the way they are. So there you go. Let's move along this beautiful journey together, giving grace and space, helping others discover balance, allowing ourselves time and space to discover balance. We'll all feel much better and have a lot more fun. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm pulling for you. You got this. Let me know if you have any questions. You're not alone.